Man, I'm hating this camera. I just filmed a bunch of stuff, and it just turned off before it could finish. But I'll show you what I found anyway. Mega Drive, NBA Live 96, and a bootleg copy of Mortal Kombat 3. I don't even think it has anything in it. It has the bootleg copy. That's cool. But I also found some Japanese PlayStation 2 games. I do know they're Japanese, NTSCJ. I have no idea what any of these are, apart from this one, which is Tenchu. I know what Tenchu is, it's a fun game. What? Oh, cool, a Stewie head. Chimcho. Mascot from Olympics. War stuff. That's pretty cool. Is it open? Or I wonder if it does anything. Okay, so you saw that place and how ridiculous it was, but what you didn't see is that I actually did have a chat with the people, like I said. That is a bit pricey, $40 for a Mega Drive. Do you know where you're getting your prices? And she said, well, they are a lot more on eBay, which that is true. $40 for a Mega Drive on eBay. Some people would buy that. I would never, ever. Personally, I wouldn't pay more than $10 for a complete Mega Drive, but whatever. And they said they had bills to pay, but I don't know. To me, that just means that prices should be a bit cheaper so that they're selling a lot more. That makes sense to me, and that's what I would do. And I told her that, and she just kind of stood there dumbstruck that I could say such a thing. I don't know. I thought it was a good suggestion. The next place we are going is what would I call it? Papua New Guinean tip shop, I guess. It usually has a lot of cool stuff. It's a place where you can just dig through for half an hour, find a few things, get it for cheaply, and then leave. It's fun. And hopefully it'll be better than the other place, at least. Okay, that was strike 2 of 2. Today sucked. That was easily the worst weekend I've ever had. I mean, that place can kiss my ass. I'm never going back there again. If they think they can get away with $40 fucking for a Mega Drive, $50 goddamn for a PlayStation 2, they can suck a dick. They can close down, they can keep all their shit, they can close down, and a fucking whorehouse can be built on the goddamn warehouse where they are, because I don't care. I'm never going back there again, so I don't care what happens to that place. I don't care that it's for charity. If they're gonna try and fucking screw me out of my hard-earned money, then they can go. They can die. Of course I don't mean that, but I'm freaking pissed. And that other place, I can forgive that place. It was really busy there, but the other place, there was no one there. Me, my mom, and some random chick were the only people there interested in buying stuff, and there's no wonder why. When they were in the other warehouse, that place used to be the best. It used to be a place where you could go down, dig through stuff, and they wouldn't even worry about what the price would be that you offered them. They would accept almost anything, because they had so many people come down, and they got so much freaking stuff in, that it didn't matter how much they got for it. So, you know, you could go down there once a month and everything would be different. That was the cool part. Now they've switched warehouse, because they've obviously gone on the new kind of management who have made them fucking a freaking company. I'm pissed. There's no excuse for what they're doing. It's highway robbery. I would have got ripped off. Everyone there would have gotten ripped off, and that's why there's no one there anymore. To think, that place used to be my favorite. I'm just happy there's a lot of different options, a lot of places I can go instead of that place. And if the market tomorrow isn't as good, then I'm just going to flip my shit and... I don't know. Do you want to know the one game I got from that day? 4 hours worth of petrol. 4 hours of my goddamn time. I could have been sitting here going through these games and those that I haven't gotten through yet. There's at least 20. The one game I got, Onichibara Bikini Samurai Squad, and that actually looks pretty cool. I'm going to enjoy playing this game, because this game looks fun. And yes, she is wearing panties. This game looks fun. I'm going to enjoy playing it when I get around to it, but that place, it can go suck it. I'm not going back there ever. They can go to hell, shut down, brothel open up, roll over in grave and say, God damn it, Anthony, why didn't we give you a good fucking deal? Screw them. Okay, now I'm a bit more calm. I still can't really focus on big words to say because I'm still really pissed, but let me just say, people do not go to those places for $40 Mega Drives. People do not go to those places for $50 PlayStation 2s. People do not go to those places to make donations to charity. People go there to get bargains. I mean, if I was going to go down there to buy a $40 Mega Drive and help charity, I would fucking do that. And there are stores where you can do that. They're called up shops, where you're supposed to go down there and expect to spend retail to help out charity. But not that place. They get that stuff for free. For free. They get it for this much and sell it for this much. That makes no sense. And now they're not making any money. I talked to them. They're saying they're having a bit of financial difficulties. And if you're having financial difficulties, why aren't you lowering prices? It's the same problem at the market. Asian guys selling PlayStation 1 games for $10 each regardless of what they are. Lower prices if you are not doing well. It's better to sell a bunch of stuff and not get very much money than to sell nothing and get no money. Do you understand? This is money. This is how many things you sold. You sold 2 things for 50 cents each. Therefore, you got a single dollar. That is $1 more than you had in your wallet. Now, another guy is selling these 2 things for $5 each. He sells 0 of them because no one wants to pay that much when they can get them for 50 cents each. Think. Who is your audience? Are they going to want to come down there and pay retail? Because if they are, they might as well go to Kmart. They might as well go to JB Hi-Fi. They might as well go to Bunnings. And all of the stuff in those stores is brand spanking new. Think with your brain, not with your wallet. I don't care if you're trying to help out charity. If you're helping out charity and getting them $0, then you are not helping them. In fact, in the case of that warehouse, you are losing money. Therefore, doing the opposite of helping charity, you're giving them negative money. Think with your brain. Your brain will thank you. and you will thank your brain for being smart. That is all. Okay, so this is a follow-up to that other video I made. That huge rant. I'll probably just attach it to the end of this video and... all of their Christmas lights just went out across the street. Whatever, not my fault this time. That's a story for another time, but whatever. The Sunday actually found quite a bit. First I had to start off with the retail thing I bought. Beavis and Butthead, Most Wanted. Don't think this has a disc in it. Yeah, it does. I was watching it before, so I wasn't sure, but it's cost $13, I think. It was on sale. I'm going to give this to my friend Kieran as a Christmas present. I know he'll enjoy it. He liked the road trip. I think it was Beavis and Butthead to America. And I got 5 random PlayStation 2 games. None of them are all that interesting, but I decided to pick them up because they were buy 2, get 3 for free, so I ended up spending a total of $8 on all of these, and they are Play It Pinball. It's a very bad pinball game. I would not recommend it. Disney's Donald Duck Quack Attack. This is a lot like Crash Bandicoot, even in the bosses. Like Crash Bandicoot 2, because that's my favorite Crash Bandicoot. Nah, Crash Bandicoot 3 is my favorite, but I don't like Crash Bandicoot 1, I never know why. iToy Play 3. I don't use the iToy for anything, but it was cheap. And the iToy is meh. And Colin McRae Rally 04. I have nothing to say about this, it's a racing game. It's made by Codemasters and therefore has the thingo. What is it? Oh yeah, the online thing. Man, Codemasters must have been really ahead of their time from that. Yeah, I think this has online. That's weird. Maybe. I'm not sure, I haven't played it. And SOCOM 3 US Navy SEALs. This looks horrible. I am appalled by Sony for making this. And if you can see, the sides are all sticky taped. So there's no actual plastic on the cover art, but other than that it is complete. They just sticky taped the artwork onto the thing. So that's what that $1 football game is going to. The replacement kits. Apart from that, got a few other presents for friends. Surf's Up for the PlayStation 3. Tim really loves this movie. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of Jesus the coked up chicken. $4 and Earth Defense Force 2017. Oh, why can't it be 2084? Then it would be a real challenge. Wouldn't surprise me if they made something like that. But this is the first one. There's also Insect Armageddon, I think. In fact, they might be the same game, I'm not sure. Just depends where you buy it, maybe. But it's complete. It cost me $9 at the local EB game, so I was happy to pay that. It's a really good game. And finally, as just a random Christmas present to whoever wants it, a Donkey Kong t-shirt. It's XL, but on me it's just huge. So it's obviously the American XL, which is R like 3XL, so this would fit my mother. She's big. Better not talk too loudly, she'll probably hear me. But probably heard that. Boom. Nah. From a local cash converter, which is the local pawnbroker, I bought 2 LCD handhelds, slot machines, and draw poker. They're both from Radio Shack, and I have no idea how old they are. I just bought them because they looked cool. and they both came with a free AA battery. And they were $2 each, so any old LCD is worth that if it works. And after a while, they'll just automatically turn themselves off. They're fun. I also bought MotoGP 06. I bought this just because it was $4. It was super cheap. Super cheap auto. Yeah, but it's okay. It's not great. 2010, 2011, they're much better ones. And Psychonauts for $5, and actually had an easy time getting the sticker off. Usually cash converter stickers don't like to come off, but Psychonauts is a fun game, and I think it's worth a bit of money. I am not sure. But $5, I thought that was a cool deal. It's a really fun game. You go around and harvest brains and shit. It was fun. And the final three things, for $5 I bought Wario Land 3, and for some reason on the back it says Game Boy Advance Courage Kuruku, or Kurukuru. You guys can see that, tell me what that is. But this is a fun game. Wario is a deity, an unkillable god in this game. So it's actually more of a puzzle platformer where you have to guide Wario around and you have to figure out how to get to the end of the level using your limited skills. And any enemy that hits you will often, like, say it's a fire enemy, it'll cause you to go on fire, and then you can whack yourself into a block of wood and the block of wood will disappear. Like, if a zombie guy hits you, you will go all gooey and you can, like, fall through great floors and stuff. Enough of that. Also bought 2 PS2 memory cards for $3 each. Thought that was a cool deal. I rarely see PS2 memory cards. This one is 8 megabytes, this one is 16 megabytes. So I actually look forward to seeing what's on memory cards, see if I have to delete all of it, or if I can maybe include it into a game where I then go from the old save and then finish the game. So a better day than the last one, surely, and I hope this video comes out okay. My camera has been having issues. I have no idea if it's recorded any of this. So I'm probably going to buy another another Sony action cam, I believe they were called. They are really good for stabilizing. I had one before this, but wait, no, I had a GoPro before this, and I heard the action cam is way better, and I used my friend's. His is awesome, so see you next time.
Hey everyone, it's your friend, Jesus the Cooked Up Chicken!